Hello? I wonder if... Tell me if the mic sounds any different. Because after we played Peak last time, I boosted my mic volume in Windows. And it seems like it's picking it up a lot easier now. I feel really bad because I recorded like 3/4 of the voiceover for my video with my old mic settings being lower than I thought it was supposed to be. I guess I had it turned down because of my condenser microphone being so loud. So I turned it back up, and now if it sounds really different, then I'm gonna have to redo all of that voice again. I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I? Maybe I'll do that this week. I'll redo all my voiceover. It's only gonna be like 4 hours. Lucky me, I just woke up. Yeah, I saw briefly. That's like, because I was working on the quests for our mod pack, and then it got to around 4 o'clock, 4 or 5, and I was thinking to myself, well, should I stream or should I go on Bob's server? And I saw you popped online like 20 minutes ago, and I was like, okay, Rick's online. Maybe he'll watch the stream. So I started to stream. You slept for 15 hours. I hope you're getting better. It sounds a lot cleaner, very crisp. God damn it. I am going to have to redo all this voice stuff. I feel like such a dummy, because like I just assumed that the mic was quiet because it's a dynamic microphone. But then I went onto the settings just on a whim to see if it had a setting for it, and it was like 40% of what it like of normal. So I'll have to, and I haven't even checked what it sounds like yet. I've just been using it since, so I have no idea what it really sounds like anymore now. I've just been listening to these like 3 songs on loop from Persona 3. Like this song, the music in 3 sounds so different from the other games, but like it's like, yeah, it's like this part when the guitar kicks in, like this is very like DDS Nocturne. I'm sure it's the same composer, or at least the same sound font, but this guitar is like so DDS. It's great. All right, let's get that Phoenix Wright going. It's been a long time, so hopefully I don't need to know anything, or at least if something from a past case pops up, they'll remind me. Because like I didn't realize that there's 3 games here, so this is actually going to be a long kind of game. All right, OBS. OBS, where are you? Don't need Discord sounds. Game, that one. Audio, that one. There. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Oh right, I didn't even. I didn't even set the chat to show up on the screen. Boo boo boo. Same guy. Very DDS. Same guy made all the Persona soundtracks. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I didn't play this with a mouse and keyboard or with a controller, did I last time? Continue. Yeah. "17, episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes." Let's hope we haven't missed too much. Is it in your playlist too? Chuck, do you know anything about Dynamite Heady? It was like I would love to say, oh, it's because of Treasure and like I'm listening to the Silhouette Mirage music, but the real reason is because it's in an old Reverend video. But I like that song. I shall have my revenge. I haven't been looking at the screen at all, I'll be honest. Merry Christmas. Oh! What did Edgeworth mean by this? Listening for the next 15 minutes until I get home. It's good to see you, Dave. Oh, when Free Floater talk shit about me afterwards. This before is cool too. I always want to try Dynamite Heady. I watched like a long play of it and it looks weird. Well, actually, just like the presentation and like the characters look weird, but it looks like a pretty simple, decent platformer game. I know nothing about all these weird Sega games. Valkyrie is a really good song. Yeah. Edgeworth is really edging us like this. Wright and Co. law offices. Hey, Nick. You know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements to be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. A large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. What a coincidence. The town is buzzing with excitement. The locals are calling it Gordy, eh? Tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Although its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident that their Gordy is the real deal. Oh, and boring. Think they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure is kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with a hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder! Gourd Lake again? A man with a body was found in the lake this morning. Suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was a guaranteed long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Ah! Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. Got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out. Same as Charlie. She's got a neck of watering lately. Always been perking up these days. Cleaning day. Yeah, no, the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. See the bellboy getting the angle of a screwdriver in the drawer just right. I brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. The big fight, whether put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Mia's desk. If we had more clients, I'd probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. Difficult-looking legal books stand in formidable mode. They mock me. Tried reading one, but it made my head hurt. Close it. It slipped out of my hand, then my foot hurt too. What kind of attorney is him? Is Ace? Phoenix. You're not good at reading. Present. Ah, yes. The badge. You know, I think it's developing a nice luster. I'll look at your badge later, Nick. We've got work to do. Was he right? What to do? Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We get to see where aimless confusion for later. All got any ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. Almost Christmas isn't Christmas chapter. Kind of surprised the law office would have a shower. Yeah, if it seems more like they're in their apartment rather than in a law office, but I don't know. Yeah, so I was hanging out with my friends. Objection! Edgeworth is only 24. How old is Phoenix? Yeah, I always thought of, well, I mean, what Wes was talking about, how like comically young your assistant is compared to like everything else. But I guess I'm not overly surprised. I shouldn't be surprised that Edgeworth is like in his 20s. Phoenix is probably like 19 or 18 or something ridiculous. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with territory. I'm not sure it's something she'd mention to too many people. Oh! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he's in detention. Were you in good mood when you're here? But you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! They're all gonna laugh at me! Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laughing will get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. He's just nervous with Edgeworth in the room. I just leave instantly. What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Duh, we're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey. Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes. Late last night. The lake is a long way from your offices. In the courthouse. Why were you down there? See, no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth? You didn't really. Gordy? Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy, what's that? I'll tell you later. Oh, Edgeworth, talk to us. I am an attorney! Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Ha! Ha ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ear lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never! My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that they might be my fault. They lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You, in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Take a look at this evidence. I think it's supposed to be 23 or 24, really? Maybe he shouldn't be talking so much smack. My being 17 makes sense to saying this being a teenager. You're gonna address prejudice. Future games you get to play as like a 15-year-old lawyer. This is where it happened. Ward Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumfuck over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues. On the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir, he's the only one. Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Ah! Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Will you ever learn my name? So what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Look at me. I'm the captain. That badge? You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. You gotta show it to someone who needs it. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. Place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. There aren't any. There are no more clues. What happened? Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Cloud's lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, around 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? Cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think that Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right, who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Is it true no one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. You defended him and lost, your reputation be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. Suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him too. Or the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth help you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking to you. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, it's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up into trial tomorrow. Is there only that one witness? Pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming out empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. Guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? Coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. What should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Alright, here. I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. We have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. Take a look at this! Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Hello, bub. Yep. Not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at the snack stand. Snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. The name like samurai dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. Kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. Trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right exit. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. Don't anyone will sit here and eat on a day like this, except maybe Maya. She had a samurai dog. Someone left poppers here. You know that you pull the string? Those pop. Yeah, I know those ones. You see them around the New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Just admit it. You want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers, huh? Suppose it couldn't hurt, huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads, Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Gourd Lake is really big. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it is shaped like a gourd, but actually, that's just a coincidence. Nick, what's up with this place? Boat rental shop, closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats wouldn't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. Like close because it's Christmas. There's more of the force off that way. I doubt we'll find any helpful clues there. There's some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick, huh? Changed my mind. I don't really want to go on a boat ride. 'Cause you'll die. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. They were camping here last night. They might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I believe anyone would drive their car down here. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Sign says no camping. Funny place to pick a place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. Trees here grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Oh, cool, let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it doesn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? Party poppers? Well, it responded. Yeah. Hey, you, get your hands off of that. What in Sam Hill? Look at what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. What? Sorry? Sorry is nice, but don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back, or y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this. Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl, why they must be dumb. Tell you, just cause I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Nick, help! And who are you now, her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're just sort of friends. To figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sakes. Gotta rather sit through one of Papa's drawls and listen to your stutter all day. Oh boy. Guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Take a look at my badge. Or this is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You're a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try to pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now? Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. Murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya go? Sorry, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never mind you, honey. I can talk Yank for you, if it pleases you. Thanks. Oh, I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart. Y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. What the fuck? Why is it called Dicksploder Lake? It's fine. We played a bit. Well, Rick played for a bit. I was busy. I don't even remember what I was doing. I think I was doing my daily stuff. Yanks. This is Japan America. Eat your burgers, Apollo. Moira? Cool. You can make me do the duck walk. Cool, huh? Camera's Rick to respond to noise, but only responds to loud noises like party popper. Wow. Does it respond to the noise of a gunshot too? What happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late the night on Christmas Eve. That's so? Christmas Eve? Man on the boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. You gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. Seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Haha. You all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of Heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at the university, Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. Guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you all already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. That's quite a camera you have there. I'll better know it. It's a German made, a genuine Solingen. Not where they make knives. So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Know that the mic triggers a shutter to detect certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. Programmable camera, neat. It's like Detective Gumshoe's in here. Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency? No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting. You got that? Do I look like a criminal or something? Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department. If it's the last thing I do, good luck. This must be the chief of the detectives around here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it! Shouldn't you be reading something more important? These are detectives' desks. The computers and files on each one funnier. They're a lot tighter than I expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Babes? Must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see you. No, could see you. Know she'd be crying. Break it. Spit it out. You low-life scumbag. Must be doing image training for interrogations. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... I feel like we've already exhausted everything. Lotta? To your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right, and wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright. I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked him once. Don't remember if there's anything on him though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. You'll come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV, so she'll come back later. She's not gonna tamper with the evidence, is she? Fry him. Meteors emit a sound? It's a little bit suspicious. This Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey, thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. You just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I feeling we're in for some bad news. You know anything about the victim yet? No, I still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. How'd the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal, you're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, with the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. Just the kind of guy he is. Can anyone else see that? Do they think Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. And the man, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor, stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendant declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation. He trusts us to get the right man. So I work extra hard, pal, but there aren't that trust he places into us. See, Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Nick, huh? Can you show me the photo of the victim? That face! Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Well, I'll see, pal. Thanks, detective. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey, this is them. Take a look. Wait, see? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes, but you can't really tell who's that shooting. Well, there was enough fog out there to strangle a bullfrog. So, you know? I think these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon no. What's that? I don't think y'all can pull one over me just because you speak the lingo. I know enough. I know enough to know that when you see a murder, you best tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Don't have to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo later. Wait! Can't you see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of the justice. That means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. That's one more witness. What do we do now? She saw something. There's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out on trial tomorrow. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kiance deserves the best. Kiance? Not another model, I hope. Kiance's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea to wear this costume. She was like, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my... What? No, she's not. I'm his partner, my Faye. I'm the little sister. Sister? Oh, Nick must be tough. Working 9 to 5 and take care of little sister? No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. Tell me about the samurai dogs. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. With the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Hey Larry, there was a murder here last night. Since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. It was with Kiance, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof! I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Kiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. Defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth, old Edgy. Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class. Was this grade in school? What? Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong. He's always been kind of sick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, is that defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. It's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. You know what, Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here, in this lake. A giant mysterious monster, Gordy. A monster? Yeah, check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster. A real monster. Yeah, it's probably a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote from the person here who took the photo. What's this? Took the camera to automatic and we got in the frame. I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Take this! Huh? Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you're really helping me out in the trial. Sorry, I can't really pay you. You blow it all on Kianse. But you can have all the dogs you want. Really? Larry, if you let her have your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers. Hey, no problem if that's what makes her happy, you know? How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh? Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. Talking about the weird contraption on the camera. Oh, that. It's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, don't go showing it to me then. Hey Larry, you know this guy? Who's that? I don't know, that's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Well... Oh wait, Maya said she'd seen him before, didn't she? What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. Taken last night. Last night? This autopsy report is outdated. And when I got to that in this stream, I was a really hard laugh. I had no idea which game had the outdated autopsy report scene. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now. This guy, he's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Ahem. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you're Mia's something, or are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha, and you're Mia's something too, aren't you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something in the matter? There was a murder last night. A murder? I'm taking a sip. Is Butts actually retarded? Good old Larry Butts. I just got up, you see. Little Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. Guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to the painting? Oh yes, I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. And exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts. You've really grown up in the past few years, my dear. Proud Mio would be if she could see you now. She said she was more worried about me than anything. Oh, just go and take that compliment, will you? Strange. Feels as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? Say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? My apologies. This is the moment the crime took place, eh? Yes. Can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether it's a good or bad thing. Not sure at all. So this camera on the lake takes a photo whenever it hears an explosion sound? That's what she said. And it just happened to be set up on the beach, pointing out on the lake. Yes, she said it was to photograph shooting stars. Yeah, shooting stars, explosions? What's the connection? I'd be suspicious of this witness of yours. Who is this Hammond guy, anyways? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at loss they used a spirit medium? Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear, the spirit medium. Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim, but the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. Very strange case indeed. Never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey's used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man, but Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. EL6, I never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that have to do with anything with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. What's this? I'd hoping you had gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. He hasn't found anyone yet. Edgeworth! It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. You've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You're always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident, right? DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. Sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding it from you now. It's whatever you like, and I'll answer to the best of your abilities. Hammond, he hasn't been same since the incident. The 06 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed. I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy, so was it a self-defense mechanism? In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man, but declared he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean your? It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations run out legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from the public view. Nobody knows where to. He's still alive. He'd be about 50 years old now. Guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. This is where I watched my father die, Phoenix. Take that! So your father was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth? Did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. You didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right? Pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Of course we will. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! It's a big one! Ooh. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. Because he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. Heard him running. Curling up in a ball? I guess we're done. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Alright. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk about y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around fighting more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just... I mean, she did see something. Something I can do about that. Can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. So, what did Miss Hart say? Says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. So she says she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but it should let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great, just great. Okay, she's going to be testifying tomorrow. Well, what happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. A cancellation? Tomorrow's going to be life or death report, Mr. Edgeworth. Got a witness who says she saw the very moment of murder. She got a photo taken when the shot rang out. So it sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? He's innocent. There's got to be something I've overlooked. Looks like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork, but you still got time, pal. Go to talk to him again for me, please. I'm getting tired just reading this guy's dialogue. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, I'll see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I lived my whole life out here. Pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. That was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in the 4th grade. I was over to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. To be continued. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god! Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds a lot like someone I know. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim from someone who forges evidence. Taught me what it is to really prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Yeah, he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya? Uh-huh. Could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. To be continued. Right now. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool! You seriously think that I would stand here? I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. The Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at this map. The moida happened on late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. There happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots, and the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Testify to the court about the arrest, now. Wait, Mr. von Karma. Yes, actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now. I hope I remember how to play this game. Man called in the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? And the man who were called in to report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who's camping. A lot of heart. What happened next, detective? Headed to the scene to the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Or will I say it was about 3 minutes? That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. No time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his own share of objections. I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. You have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock! My throat's burning. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. I'm sure it doesn't look so good. Continue. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Court accepts this bullet into evidence. Man, shot through the heart but didn't hit any bone? Right through the ribs. That's one hell of a shot. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. But why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. This is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Sorry, Your Honor. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He's the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Fired 3 times. We now have the pistol using the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet matched the pistol. Hey Nick, what does he mean ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Hey Nick, he's glaring at me! Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves a distinctive mark on the bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate, indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The The pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. It makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I would declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear a witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, so I'll take a brief break. I'll call my witness after the recess. It will last 10 minutes. Judge, yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now! But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyways? 3 times, but only 1 shot hit. Yeah. There's 1 bullet, but the witness, Lotta, said there were 2 shots, but the gun says it fired 3 times. How could that be? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. That foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was a person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. Can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Maya? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. Ugh, I know. I'm no good for anything, am I? I can't call my sister. I might as well not be here. Yeah, you're useless. Of course not. I need you here. Zero's trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? Okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, come on. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I'm just getting lucky lately. You never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, so sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you're a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective, understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang coming from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in the boat. There was another bang. There wasn't there anything on the lake but the boat. Enough. Huh? Judge? Shall we take a photo of the incident? This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. Looks like a very moment of the murder. Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard a shot. There were no other boats in the lake. But the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order. I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. There's very little doubt about this case. Very well. The court finds this defendant. Wait, Your Honor, I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. Cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? The photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything, and then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Oh, what are you gonna do? You think there was a contradiction with the facts and a witness? I think there was. I noticed one little thing. I'm impressed, Nix. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. Pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. With Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Well, yes. If I contradict, but really. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. So that's you find contradiction, not leisurely chat with the witness. Were you watching the very moment that shot rang out? Well, sure. Why might I think I hate you? Just keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. My sister were here. My stinging's pretty hard. So obviously it's the number of shots that we heard. Objection! The only problem is which piece of it. Evidence clearly was a contradiction of your statement. This is the hard part. It's trying to figure out what thing it wants me to do. Let's just press everything. I think I hate you. Taking pictures, using my research. What research? Alright, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in the camping have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. Objection's line of reasoning. Wait, I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. There's a bank on the lake. Saw two gents in a boat. Did you clear to see the two men? Look at the clutcher. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. I was asking about the photo. Asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. There was another bang. There wasn't everything in the boat. Are you sure about that? How come you're so sure? Well, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you. Oh, we need here, Mr. Wright. Find a contradiction in testimony worth noting, but Your Honor, you keep your promise, Mr. Wright. If Penny is any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. That means you have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? A lot of testimony's real fishy. Can't say anything. What can I do? It's advisely to make a decision to pass your judgment. Sir Miles Edgeworth, please take a stand. Who was that? It was me. Maya, is there something? Do you use the facilities? No, I do not. Lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear where they're actually looking at the lake. It's doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire the pistol? We'll stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta! What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I swear. I saw Mr. Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. But you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. The court must leave. No. No! Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ah, what's the difference? All that remains is for a guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong! Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony. I have the right to cross-examine her again. Order, order, order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Kammer, but I cannot. What? Miss Lottahart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. Do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. Find a contradiction here or else. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. I can't squander Maya's efforts either. So clear as day, the man on the boat, that was Mr. Edgeworth. What about the other man? You can't expect to be allowed to blindly ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. But you claim there's a contradiction in the witness testimony. We'll find it. Well, if you can. Oh, okay. Damn, that's it? Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? Picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. You claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say it. That in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Miss Von Kammer. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself, Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant last night? Of course. I said I could and I meant I could. And please testify as your circumstances of the sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Kammer's carefully vague testimony. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. Once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Well, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You use binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. This one better be good. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Got your doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Camera's irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain, Mr. Wright. Camera really relevant to the case? You believe that because... Camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. Is perhaps key to the entire case. Continue my line of questioning. Going a little overboard there. Sorry, you'll testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, well, I hear you. Camera set up to make pictures of the meteor shower. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to take photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, Har. Are you badgering us because of her challenged intellect? Continue testimony. These things is our truth. No unnecessary comments, please. There was heavy fog. How would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough. There's no room in her doubt for testimony. Be doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradictor first. So we have this. It was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Is it this the picture again? Because it's clearly not pointing at the sky. Objection! You are photographing shooting stars? That's a lie! Says who? Take a look at this photograph. This was taken on an automatic setting, was it not? Yeah, that's right. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. As this photograph clearly shows, the camera is pointed directly at the lake. Oh! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. She was trying to get the Gordy! Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy? Oh, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof of something? Let's see proof that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Do I have evidence? Man, this game's harder than I remember it being. The monsters banging. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well. Let's see it. No joking around this time. Is it just the camera again? Proof of Miss Hart is your own camera. Camera set to take some noises. Photograph here signal a gunfire on the lake. Hear this article about Gordy. According to the article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Oh, okay. Sure. My assumption was just that you brought the camera at all, so that's why you were taking photos of it. And of photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had this camera respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Aren't you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Don't change what I saw, does it? What you tried to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it, but what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to, and I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Why, I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hand, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There's no need to waste more time over another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense is right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? This is our last chance at a cross-examination. If there's no problem with this testimony, we will let the witness leave. It's my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? This changes nothing. This changes everything. We're almost out of legal heart points, so you gotta save. I'm gonna guess that this is where the number of gunshots is going to be matter. Not like a gunshot, a sharper sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I know she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was up there. She wasted any time looking at a boat. What did I do? What are you giving me that look for? So maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? There's the lake was smooth as glass and no one was on the shore either. Depends on contradiction says my. There has to be something. What does it want me to show? This is where stuff gets annoying. I need my life points back. Okay, let's just press everything then. I'm not highfalutin enough to be called a man or anything. Investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photos and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, unidentified flying object? A UFO? That's when I had a sort of revelation. I knew she could become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of shaky basis for a career. Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him out on TV. Sure, appearing on the local news as Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment on Bigfoot sighted on Acre Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him on the newspaper. For real, Mr. Wright. Not a fight. This is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? They put an automatic sensor on the camera. Yep. Borrowed it from University Professor. Now, okay, yeah. Snaps a shot. Yeah, so how many pictures have they taken so far? So the only time it was like a camera trigger was that night. Huh. So we got us. Second rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Asking your cars, there's no relevance to the case. You say Von Conroy, I need to keep her quiet. Can I show it now? Okay. When do I... It's obvious to me what the problem is. How do I convince the game I know what the problem is? No, I like puzzle games, but when puzzle game has one answer, I need a bit of a clue. That's not true, it went off from your party poppers. That's right. An automatic sensor put on the camera. Yep. Brought it from University Roger. Analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. I can't show her the party popper. I wonder if they make you spend all your life in the beginning to force this one to be more tense. Now it's just being annoying. We try everything on everything. Is it the one bullet? Do they want me to show the one bullet and not the 2 bullets? Nope. What could it have been? Map doesn't help. That doesn't help. Doesn't help. Show the badge. Did I show the camera already? Yeah. This better not be a forced loss thing, cause like, the. Okay, let's just. Prison area. I'm wondering if it's like it wants me to press everything, and then it'll do a thing. A UFO. I don't know why that's in red. If it's in red, it must be important. A sensor on your camera, yes, borrowed it from a university professor. Analyze every sound it picks up and when it gets a bang, it takes a picture. Pictures I've taken so far. The only one I was showing last night. That's clearly the part I need to hint on. Just look like should have bang. I just was using a boat. Are they saying I have to put the evidence here? Because he's talking a bunch. Okay, so there's something here that they want me to do. I just don't know what it is. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was up there. I doubt she'd waste her time looking at a boat. Maybe it's time for some evidence. With the map? I mean, the map checks out. She wouldn't have anything to look at. Does anyone have any suggestions? Man. Turns out I'm bad at puzzle games. Who would have thought? Nope. Let's Chuck Testa. I think I did that already. Yeah. What did it say when you showed her the picture? This picture? I mean, it gave me the generic, like, like, that's the wrong evidence for Mr. Wright. I don't want to look it up, just because the point of the game is to figure it out, but they're not giving me a whole lot to figure out. Take this map. Man. I wish this had an actual... Does this have a quick save button? Like an actual... An actual visual novel? I've shown the picture, I've shown the camera. I hope the later games are not like this. I heard another gunshot. Like, I'm pretty sure I've showed both of these already. Let's just go in a line then. Nope. Map. Not the map. Is that the end of her statement? Another gunshot is on a bunch of... I think I just did gun. It's still the... yeah, no. What? What in the newspaper? Were you really looking at that boat? What? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You want to step on over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You give the boat a second thought. Of course, it's A's attorney. You testified that you were watching the boat through the binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. What are we trying to prove here? That she's stupid? I'll let you mention it. I did sort of take my binoculars and scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought there could be a witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was I was sure I was watching a boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got photographed. There's a proof. And see who was shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo in. Goodness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She was going to enlarge it. Drop the quality it might, but it should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Alright, well, let's save and see what happens. Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist! What are y'all talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place, you old fool. See, isn't it a crime to, like, withhold evidence? Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement! Prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. Witness will show the enlargement to court. Here it is. We still can't see shit. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. Guess for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good has done it anyways. So I requested she did not show it. So the end of the cross-examination is over! Then I would like to close the cross-examination. I missed a lot of heart. None too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Miss Markham, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Oh, it's his left hand. Wait, Your Honor, this evidence. So enough time talking about evidence, indeed. What should I do? Object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Show the enlargement. You're just trying to discredit the witness. We're just trying to ruin their life. She was going to enlarge it. This enlargement will cause my enlargement. That's the one thing I hate about this game. Kyushin, I don't actually think so. It's alright, you'll show the court what this photo is strange. Okay, here goes nothing. Show the judge what's strange about this photo. It's his hand. Here, Your Honor, the shooter? Sure, understand. What about the shooter strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. His left hand is what? Let me show you. Yeah. The evidence is clear. The man in this photo is holding a pistol in his left hand. The prints on the murder weapon were in Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Everyone is in the court has quieted down. I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? You seen no other people on the lake that night? Larry! Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself. There was only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order. Are you saying the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. And think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Suicide is out of the question. What? Examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from a further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet! There is no way it could have been a suicide. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure the accuracy of our data? Of course. Are you considered a possibility of suicide, you see? Autopsy report updated. I see. In my opinion, considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I'd like to suspend our proceedings for the trial of this day. The court orders the defense and prosecution to further investigate the matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Court is adjourned. Prosecution? I don't think so. It's the one thing I hate about this game. Evidence is withheld. The trial will be adjourned to give both sides a chance to deal with it. What was Edgeworth doing at Gourd Lake? He's a gourd enthusiast. It was simply suicide. Yeah, if your client did commit the crime, then who did? Someone has to have done it, and if you can't prove who did it, and then it's the defendant by default. The law is the law, and someone needs to go down. My throat is so dry. Even playing Persona, like, admittedly, this is like a visual novel, so there's a lot more dialogue, but even in Persona, I didn't talk this much. Man, I forgot how rough this game is. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyways? If you didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look. I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to say how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. Might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that stood out was the bang she heard. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots in the... To be continued. Man, how many parts is there? I think, like, because I've seen, like, brief summaries of these games, and there's, like, I think there's, like, 1 or 2, like, really long ones in every game, and I think this might be the one for this game, unless it's a different one. There are a handful of cases that I am kind of spoiled on how they go. Maya. Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Edgeworth made it through the day okay. Relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. As a lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. But you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Good monitors visitor rooms. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Gotta examine that every single time you come in. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Like the gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, well, you go after questioning. Oh, he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay me for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess I'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I shouldn't have stopped my training. Looks like she really did her best. Just check to see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll see my sister again. Oh no. Oh no. The large photo Lotto was talking about? Huh. Nice and big, but you can't see the faces any clearer, can you? My mother. Show another picture, I'm not sure it's the right thing to do. No, I'm pretty sure that was the wrong thing to do. I want to see Gordy too, if he really exists. Well, I see that photograph is pretty good proof. Once the trial's over, let's get some fishing poles and go down by the lake. Even if there was a monster in that lake, fishing poles sounds like a bad idea. Here's my badge. It's be nice, Mick. You can show that to anyone and say, I'm a lawyer. Spirit mediums, well, I don't know, with your clothes, at least some people would recognize you. These are medium in training clothes. What if I'll be a proper medium? You've got the Magatama in your hand. Anything at the office? It's quiet with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of the detention cell soon. I guess we'll go to the criminal affairs department. Like the Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene today. Oh really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight for the chief for not following protocol. Wouldn't help him build it. I bet he wouldn't help them build a case against Edgeworth. Rook to bishop. 7. Checkmate. I don't believe it. It's a blue badger. Don't do anything rash. Why jump? You have every reason to live. You must be doing image training for taking down a potential suicide. If you were there yesterday, but cause still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe's here today. Can I examine anything? Anything in the trash? Hey, it's just cold. You gotta voice act, except I can't act for I couldn't act my way out of a cardboard egg. But I'm paying through the nose on a day with lovely fiance. Can I steal a dog? Police took away the actual boat. How could they? Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. Trial today at Yes, what about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it really wasn't all that. So you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. Wasn't trying to thank you, you know? Thanks. I think Lola takes a good cover of the TV. I wonder why she brought her camping cooker with her. There's a convenience store right up the street. She wanted to get in the outdoor spirit. Just steal her camera. Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Alright, he said something about that in a trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was, or who was it? Sorry, pal. Much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge the information. Right. I ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Edgeworth doesn't like to talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident. 10 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now, you can see it in his eyes. I want to talk about Maya. Not on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had the report written up. Man. I don't know what happened in the courtroom if it weren't for her. You can get dragged out by the bailiff. To be honest with you, it should have terror too. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Told us Ice Edgeworth. He's really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. Get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thanks. Oh wait, how much is the bail gonna be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? Grateful to her for what she did. Looking for her to go pick her up, okay? I get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent too. Hey Nick, you finally came. Finished the paperwork and free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal, can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? That reminds me, thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. He's grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? Make it up to him. Gotta win this case, Nick. You wanna get out of that cell now? What do you think we should do next? I'm lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. If any clues out there, park's as good a bet as any. Probably going to the boat. Yeah, that's the one thing going on in detention here. It's pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it clean. I mean, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, though. She's probably still upset about me. I should leave her alone. Oh, Grossberg. Grossberg. Yeah, it's me, Mr. Grossberg. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, what do you want? Expensive potted plant. I don't know what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. I guess Mr. Grossberg isn't getting that paint back. Kinda feel bad for him. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. They don't look like they've ever been read. Table for clients. An ebony case. If I'm mistaken, that ledger's been made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving is much more fun. It's gonna be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right. I'll behave. There aren't many cops around here, are there? Probably back in a precinct, working up a case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Oh, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? No, I'm not complaining. They did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility, but I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. So see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was just doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. Sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, fake little thing. Yeah, I should know that now. I'll be fine next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder. What about Gordy? Right! Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lana, you go, girl. Actually, I could have been an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lana, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Kama didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, we're gonna be able to do a little exchange. Exchange? Thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folk are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? Deal. I have another lead, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? Completely off your raka? You're sophisticated. I'm not trying to rob the poor, huh? Fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I hear from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. They bring me proof to show that he don't. But keep in a watch from the car, okay? You see something? You'll come to me first, got it? Oh, okay. See y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting, you don't seriously mean Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. I'm going to the bitch. What the fuck? Where did you come from? It's the Silver Samurai. What's that? That's the Steel Samurai, Nick. Oh my, Larry, what the heck is that? It was my girl Kiance's idea. She was, well, if you like, put this here. It'd be like really cool. She gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's a real impressive if she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. Their show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Rick? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill that balloon up with air. Huh? Neat. I just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Was a popped balloon what triggered the first gunshot camera picture? The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product original first wins. Once you had a world famous assigned. Hey, good idea. What have I done? Hey Nick, benches, let's take a break. Maybe have a dog? I think not. Too cold to sit here and eat hot dogs out here. Try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. Flags look sadly out of place here, flapping listlessly back and forth in the cold wind under a cold sky. Kind of gives the place a festival atmosphere. Reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of the what? What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do every summer. I guess we were the only ones. Ask Gion, what the heck is it? Yo, Nick, what happened with Edgy? Well, it made it through the first day in Cortal, right? Don't know how our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. Transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey Larry, when did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah? It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? It's that little unit spun on a hot dog stand. He's up there in the Steel Samurai. Broke a little while ago, so send it in for repairs. Oh, and I thought you played it by yourself. I'm a prosecutor. How about this bitch gets arrested for lying on the stand? She's withheld evidence, lied on the stand, now she's not complying with the investigation. It's just... it just makes so much sense. Or something. So quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, probably taking a vacation till all blows over. Hey y'all, well, you find about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Achoo! Told you, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond things a little softer than a bang. It triggered on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry is nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. Sob. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying serious business. So I decided not to talk about that case no more. Oh, didn't you say you had information on the case? Tell us at least, like I said. For dirt on Gordy. What do you do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. After all, I only have one photo of my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO. Anyway, I can't make a career making photos this time around. And that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you're really a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. That's just perjury. Okay, well. I mean, what? We have the newspaper still. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? What if you get a good picture of Gordy and turns out like this enlargement did? All crazy? A blurry picture like this doesn't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, I am Gordy, hear me roar. Turn something like this in the paper? What kind of fool do you think I am? Kind of fool that would turn a bloody picture as evidence for a murder trial? Maybe Gumfuck knows something about Gordy. Everyone in Ace Attorney is just dirty as fuck. Is great. Is great. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything, besides money, that is. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We know the meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the L6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in his case, Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. Edgeworth never talks about his past. They'll drag him out and hit him with the court too. Gotta admit, doesn't look good, pal. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? Monster down in Lake Gord? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? You out of your minds? Got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Detective Gumshoe's scaring me, Nick. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. My bad. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay, I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our secret weapons. Okay, whichever you'd like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now. Let me personally show it to you. Your best and our brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. Missile? Canine police dog, still in training. Missile. Here, boy. Bark. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. Cute dog. This will help us how? Secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here is my own personal pole. Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah, how are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. This next one's the last one. No, we're already overwhelmed by our choices. A metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. I wish it'll be. Can't make up my mind. It all seems so perfect. For the opposite reason. Missile. Missile's a big star in our criminal affairs. Why is he named Missile? Huh? Now that you mention it, I'm not sure. He's aptly named for what it's worth. Oh! He's been acting straight, honestly. That little creature of the detectives. I love Little Dog, he's a good boy. Missile! It's eating my samurai dogs. My samurai dogs. You ate every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry. Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick. Going to have to... It's gonna have to this time. I was just thinking, like, oh, we'll use the metal detector to find the missing bullets. But I don't know if that would even do anything. He isn't a Pomeranian this time. A game made by people who watch a crime investigation show. I wonder if there's like an SVU game or something ridiculous. Like, surely someone's made something like that. You have to go through like the most insane cases possible. Oh wait, I didn't even use the dog. Let me show you the beast. We blamed the beast. Keep that mud away from me. What am I gonna tell the big boss? You should at least try and look sorry for what happened. Take that! Hey, Laura. Oh, cute. He yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Canines are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like. I haven't thought about that. That didn't do much anything, I'll be honest. I wish we do. I've not been attention this whole time. I'm gonna let you decide what we do, deal? Thought to ensure it was an intentional day. I'm sure the metal detector is what we need because it's the last thing. But we'll go fishing. No, you can't catch many fish in this lake. Not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gordy. Really gonna try to fish out a monster? To save Edgeworth? Yes. Brings a tear to my eye in more ways than one. Damn, can't use the fishing rod here. Okay, Nick, this looks to be the spot. Good spot for what? Time to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you gonna use for bait? Oh, yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us. At least then we'd have bait. Nick, how could you? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. Oh, she hit me. Trying not to reel in any empty cans or boots. Here we go. Ah, my leg! Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me all some Phil Company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor, poor wallet. Lotta, wait, we're catching Gordy. Fishing pole? Are you out of a doggone mind? I mean, yes, it's a fishing pole. Huh, I never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks. I don't believe it. It ruined Larry's day. There are officially licensed SVU games, really? Are they like actual detective games, or are they like shitty third-person shooters? like Darkened Sky or whatever the fuck that game you played was. Skittles game. Rounding of our monster. Anything and it's possible. Anything. Oh, I got an achievement for borrowing all the items. You useless to me, Larry. Nick, it's beeping! The metal detector's found something. Sure's loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Our guard dog, Maya. Look! Huh? It's an air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken. Thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? Second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh? Something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags? Might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. What, an air tank? What's up? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Have you seen this before? Huh? Me? No, never. But I could go diving in the middle of winter. There's something about the ways I twitched when I showed him the tank. I better pursue this line of questioning further. Is air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how the string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyways? Use this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai? Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well. It didn't go so well. Can you be more specific? Come on, look, it's embarrassing, though I really don't want to talk about it. Oh no, he was ballooning, wasn't he? They don't have the sour taste to prevent you from huffing it. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted, so I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that, and then, blam! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. The tank there took off like a rocket. I took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? Just scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. So the tank, the steel samurai you were trying to fill, flew up away. What happened next? Well, it happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. As I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake, so I went out every night in the boat looking for it. My fiancé gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before the last. Flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. I got all the info you need. Got the scoop on me yet? Gordy don't exist. Lada, there's no such thing as Gordy. What? How can you be so sure? Really, Nick? You got some proof Gordy don't exist? The Gordy doesn't exist. It's here. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Yeah! Aries air tank. what are you doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happened to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew up into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, the couple was taking a photograph at the lake. This photo... Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Okay, you win. I'll give you info, like I promised. It's like... every coincidence possible could happen. All at the same time. Tell us this information you have. Promise is a promise, I guess. I read the cops around here saying something about a witness tomorrow. Said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. I should go check it out. Couldn't have just knocked on the door like once or twice. The night of the murder, my camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it, just the lake. Figured it wouldn't be much use of evidence, so I kept it myself. And it means useful as much. Here, take it. Shows an empty lake, taken automatically at 11:50 p.m. Time for me to pack up and leave. The legend lives on. Legend of Larry, familiar to all in the many length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. This has been a really long case. It's almost 3 hours. And my throat's burning. He isn't huffing it. The fishing pole ruined Lotta's day. Oh, they're all telltale likes. What a shame. Larry, why are you being like this? Yeah, this is the boat shop Lotta's talking about. Seems to be anyone around at all. Let's go check it out anyways. It's time for some break-in and enter-in. There's not a whole lot to check out here. Do I need to bring the dog here? Oh. Oh, okay. There's just more. You can just go in. There's a parrot! Meg, is that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg, yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? They'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? But pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. I'm supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me. Ollie, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on the perch. Keith! Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say that's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. Alright. Yep. He fell asleep. Guess he's relieved. He's just dead. A pasta shop? Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes 2 of the 3rd generation. Meg, yes? Tomorrow, we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. The dough tossing? You too, Keith. You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. But pasta wrangler? The West isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! You know the best pasta is always west in the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that. Nick, huh? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? Old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here is the Palace of Pasta. The wet noodle. Now that you mention it, we haven't gotten too many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why they keep the boats out here. Youngsters these days. Darned if I understand them. Pretty confused myself. Fishing pole looks expensive. Oh, there's a television here too. Look, a little safe. It's locked. Just stealing everything. There are a lot of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Oh, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. It ignored me. What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly. How you been? See? Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? It's like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type of type like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Nakatatsu. There's an electric blanket on the table. Looks warm. It's a great idea. We should do that in the shop. Then our clients stuck in warm and drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. My memory's gotten worse of late. Do I tell everything to told Polly here? Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squawk. Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? In a criminal mind. What? You know the combination! You have Uno! We're not getting much out of this guy. Polly, what's your name? Polly? Nice, found a new friend. Seems like everything we can do there. Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning. Let's come back later. Detective Gumshoe's in here. Didn't you say you had a meeting to go to? Oh, that's right. Let's come back later. Resistance is futile. We have you surrounded. Not too late. Release the hostages and come out with their hands up. We'll talk about this bird. There's... Is there something I haven't done? I've examined all the things. Oh, of course, the badge. I need to tell him I'm an attorney. That's a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. So, guy's the first person to recognize my badge. I get it, huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's a chance to clear things up. Sir? No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help, but on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done with, you'll run the wet noodle. Sure thing, buddy. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say you too, Meg? You bring a tear to the old man's eye, you know. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello. Hello. Nice talking to that bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Polly here's my only friend in the world. Ain't that right, Polly? Hello. Hello. Witness is a parrot. I think I've heard something about that. That you actually do have to use the parrot somehow. You know about Gordy? Nope. Fuck! You know about this case that happened 15 years ago? Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith? Okay, you can call me Dad. Dad? You know something about this? Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes, yes? I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're talking over the shop and all. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one, bang. A little while later, this boat comes back, and a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yep. What'd he say? You... I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what, Little Terry was just here. Terry? That kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out his face. He was talking about Detective Gumshoe. Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Somehow, I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Polly, have we forgotten something? Swank? Don't forget DL6. Huh? What did she say? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? What would that bird Polly know about DL6? Have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, he locked the door from the other side. The plot thickens like the gravy of my psychotic mind. And almost dropped the controller off my desk. Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, I wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down the Gourd Lake? Oh yeah, the old man who runs it appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... that was supposed to be top secret. You know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. Can't help but think that has something to do with the current case. Tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file, so I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, you can convince me that DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I'll consider opening the file up. What's that, a parrot? The old man's at the boat rental shop's parrot. Parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. How would the old man know about the DL6 incident? What if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I get you. Sounds like you need the information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's record room. I'll give you a special permission to go and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. It's time to face Edgeworth's past. Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of file and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. Okay, so they're the same age. We were almost through 4th grade when we suddenly transferred because of DL6. Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Case reports. So quite a large volume of reports. All these are case reports? It's like a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too, quietly gathering dust. Shelves stuffed with case files in the back room too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity. All this dust is getting to me. Get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Summary, found it. There you go. December 28, 2001. Exactly 15 years ago, the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. A large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That would be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevators and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors, one of the 3 in the elevator, had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. Edgeworth was one of the passengers in the elevator. But it was pitch black. How could he have seen it happen? You have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father. Yeah, hold on. Victim here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth. He was in the elevator with his father. Angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times! Where'd I heard that before? Huh, sounds like just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He's a clerk in the court, apparently. Looks like he's going insane. So in the third person elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to defense lawyer Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Maybe closer than we think. Are we going to take the whole file? There's so much, we'll never get it out. You're right, how about we take what we need? Way to go, gumfuck. My god. Should we take a break here? We're saving the game. My face needs a rest. I probably won't forget what happened this stream. I hope. Please God. Dude, this is a long case. My god. It depends, because I could go for my exercise right now. Will this court session take 30 minutes or more? I'm going to guess it will, from what happened last time. Yeah, I think we'll continue this tomorrow. Or yeah, I guess I have to continue tomorrow. We'll see. Let's see. We'll see if we can beat this chapter tomorrow, and then if we have time, we'll do like Baba Is You or something. I should probably start exercising before I start streaming so that I actually have time to play. Let me just close that. Okay. Yeah. That's fun. Even though it's kind of frustrating, that early part, I do enjoy how psychotic the game is, story-wise. Soon we'll be on to different things. I've already forgotten completely what was on my stream list. What was like the next thing? Ace Attorney. I guess we'll just be binging Ace Attorney for the time being. And doing some Baba. Ba. I'm gonna go exercise. If Bob's server is open, maybe I'll go and work on that for a bit. But yeah. I guess that'll do it for now. Hopefully we'll get to Xenosaga soon, because I'm excited for that. So thank y'all for watching. Thank you Rick and Bob and Max and Thomas and Dave. Dave showed up briefly. I shall see you all later. Bye bye.